Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with today's load prompt. It is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and Sunday of National Scrapbooking Weekend. And it's also the Day 5 prompt from Load, everything based on James Bond movies. So today's prompt was based on Sean Connery himself, who was not Ian Fleming's first choice to play Bond, but Connery ended up kind of taking it, the character, adapting it, and making it his own, and kind of becoming that character in Ian Fleming's mind. So he actually helped him write write the character differently in future episodes. So anyway, the prompt is to talk about something that you make your own, and the technique prompt is to use plaid based on Connery's Scottish heritage. And so I actually looked up the McElfresh plaid. The prompt actually explained the difference between tartan plaid and other plaids. Tartan plaid is where the lines intersect such that square grids are formed, like this one. So the McElfresh, this is called a McElfresh tartan. And you can see the color doesn't quite go with everything else I have going on, although I did pull in kind of a red butterfly and a red hibiscus, though they have nothing to do with the story. The making it my own is scraplifting and sketches. I take them, use them as a jumping off point, and rarely actually copy them exactly. This one is the day 10 scraplift of the 12 days of spring scraplifts at Scrap Squad. And I'm using obviously different colors. I'm going to arrange things a little bit differently. But what I am going to have are the blocks of paper behind. There is a block of rainbow paper here, a floral paper there, and then this navy banner. And I've cut my banner out of a paper that has all kinds of travel symbols. And then I have this hexagon paper that has lots of maps and tickets and receipts and things like that. And then just a navy and white floral. And then I've got a whole bunch of other stuff. My son recently went to concerts at Red Rocks, and on during the day before the concerts at night, he did some sightseeing, and one of the trips that he took was to the museum. And I don't know the name of the museum. I'm going to have to get that from him, and I will add it to the journaling. But he took quite a few photos, some of which mean something to him in that he took the photo and he liked what they were, but they're not great photos, not worthy of putting out on a page. So I've made a little kind of holder for them, and I've made a pocket behind this clipboard with this thick foam tape, and you'll pull this up and then you can remove the photos from there. And I'm going to put the photo that I like the best up on the front. I just love this, of these two sculptures kind of in front of the building, and you've got the sky with the tree branches coming over. Just love it. Okay, so let's start making this my own, and then we'll figure out where we can put some red plaid in. I'm going to move that over to the side, and I'm going to get started. First thing I'm doing that makes it quote unquote my own, is to use this kind of peach colored background paper instead of white. So I'm hoping that I don't regret that. I'm hoping that doesn't limit me. This suitcase actually is that same color. That color occurs, and it's in the upper wings of this butterfly. So, and it occurs on this hexagon paper. Okay, let me put all this stuff off to the side. I just kind of arranged things like I thought I might want them. Let me get this down. I'm going to move it over to the side there. And then I'm going to put this down. Here. And I'll place this so it looks like that's a longer piece of paper than it is. Let me make sure that's I think that's lined up properly. This doesn't look, maybe this isn't straight. Get that parallel. And now that looks legit. Okay, and I'm going to put this here so that you can see a little bit of the hexagon paper and the floral paper on either side of it. And I'm just going to, and I'm not doing any foam layers underneath these. Okay, so that's there. The main attraction is going to be this this clipboard and the goodies behind it. And I noticed that some of the orange paper there showed, so I thought maybe this little clip that came with the collection. So I'm going to put that, I just kind of want to see what that's going to look like. I also kind of wanted to include this, and yeah, I think placing it right here so that the left of it is on the floral and the right of it is on the banner. I think that's going to work. Excuse me. And as you can see, I had put the foam down at the bottom, but then my packet, it was too deep. That made the pocket too deep. So I added another layer of foam, so it's going to be held down really well down at the bottom. Okay, let's do it like so. Okay, and now we'll stick our pocket of photos. What I did here was I glued the butterfly onto the front pocket, and I glued this leaf sprig and the compass onto the back. So it's layered and still kind of attractive, sorta. And okay, I like that. And there's still room for this over here. I had in mind that I would do this right here. So maybe a layer of the plaid just barely showing. Oh, but you know what? It's going to have to be a very thin piece, because there is the it's kind of hard to layer that. Maybe I layer it under the photo. Kind of like so. And the floral will be there. I'm going to raise it up on some foam, some of that thick foam. I have ordered some more of this. There was a sale on it. NSD sale over at, I think it's on through the weekend, over at Spiegelmom Scraps. Okay, there, and then I'm probably going to, let's see, I think in this sticker book I have a small red butterfly. This is the project pad for Where to Next, and it contains some things that you don't get in the regular collection. And okay, so if I did this and then put that there, let me see if I can find another layering piece. I had in mind okay, so that I had in mind some layering pieces for something over here, but I can do this over here. The stack of suitcases in the car. And then maybe this. Could go there. Okay, I like that. Let me get the city tour piece, like so, and then the photo, I want the city tour words to show. And then that can go like that. Okay, and it's kind of overlapped, but you can still see the clipboard. I'm kind of liking that, actually. I can do the map there. I like this take a photo, which I want to attach down to the bottom of, you know, the photo. And I'm gonna just kind of do that, and that can kind of also, it kind of hangs off. And I'm going to put it on the pavement, the paved street there. Okay, I like that. Now I have this that says important stuff, and so I may make it part of this bit over here, but I also want this, a bit of the plaid over here. Maybe kind of like that. And I'm going to put this here at an angle. I'm going to now layer the suitcases here and the map under that. I don't think it matters what direction the map goes. The fold looks a little more obvious there. And then I have the car right there. And what is this? This is the airplane. And I was going to put that up there on the clouds. I think the plaid kind of just adds something to it. I actually like it. I'm not embarrassed about it at all. It's as if I, Calvin Mall McElfresh, could ever be embarrassed about anything I put on the scrapbook page. Not gonna happen. Oh, it has happened. I will say that. Let's see. I have this little strip, and not only that, somewhere, okay, I have a pen. I wanted to include the pen wherever this was, but that's almost too much. So maybe I could do the pen right here, skip that, and I can skip this big red butterfly. Where did the little red butterfly go? I've lost the little red butterfly. I will, oh, look here, it's on the tip of my finger. I can put it there, but I'm going to put it on a piece of foam, and a kind of big piece of foam, a thick piece of foam. That's crazy. It's almost like too easy a joke. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. And I'm actually going to fill in the date right here. Okay, where's the, there it is. So I've certainly which direction do I want this pen? There. I've certainly made this quote-unquote my own. Is there any other place I can add some plaid? Add some plaid. I don't think so. I was thinking maybe some strips in the corner. If this weren't quite so long, I might do something like that, but I'm not going to. I am going to prop those up on some foam. so that you get the shadowing underneath. And I don't have to stick it down. They'll naturally prop up on there. There we go. All right, I am done, and you can kind of see I think there are 6 photos behind here, and there's this one. I'm going to write here the date, and here's where I was going to write the name of the museum. So where could that want to go? Maybe right here. I am going to add it there. And that's all I'm going to do. I will have a lot of the story, all the photos, all the pages with his photos from that trip are going to go together, and they're all going to be done with this collection. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you're finding some time to be creative this weekend, and getting some of your memories scrapped or catching up on old projects. That's kind of what I'm doing. The rest of today, I'm going to be organizing things and trying to finish up some projects from classes that I took at the retreat, and a Vicki Boutin class I took before the retreat for the Discover and Create mini book class. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.